forecast now, Brad. I was seeing that the cold front lingering along I-85.
Yeah, it's kind of pushing through now. So tomorrow's gonna be a weird day. It's going to be cold during the day, but the thing is, we might end up above average because of the warm air overnight into the morning, and then tomorrow night it gets cool before
like a
midnight.
blanket almost.
Yeah, it's going to be really weird to see this tomorrow, but it's definitely going to be colder, and that's the story. Temperatures are pretty much going to drop all day. I mean, we are just going to see a huge temperature drop throughout the day tomorrow. Pretty much the high will be at midnight, the low will be tomorrow night right before midnight, freeze likely Wednesday and Friday mornings, and then there will be a warmer weekend. Temperatures will go back up. Now, there's not a lot of rain out there. Now, I do think we'll see some drizzle, mist, maybe some light sprinkles in the first half of Tuesday, but it's going to be out pretty quickly, and most of us are going to be dry because that front comes barreling through. The cold air and the wind will be the big story for Halloween, so we're not looking at a lot of moisture. In fact, I'll show you the future cast. Shows a little bit of rain tomorrow morning. I think that's probably the prime time to see some sprinkles, but as we get into the afternoon, that rain moves out fairly quickly, and by trick-or-treating time, 6 o'clock, we should be completely dry. It's just going to be cold and windy and starting to clear out as we go into Wednesday and Thursday. In fact, the coldest air is most likely going to be Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow's just the big drop, and I'll show you what I mean. You know, you wake up Wednesday morning, those temperatures are in the low 30s, so that's really when the coldest of the air, and that's why there's a freeze watch in effect. You see the temperatures during the day on Wednesday, we struggled to get above 50, so those are the below average temperatures Wednesday, Thursday into Friday. I mean, look at this. Temperatures actually in the 20s possibly. So it's going to be a couple of nights of freezing temperatures. It's not just going to be one single night. Now, the amount of rain, as I mentioned, not that much. I mean, that's the best scenario tomorrow, maybe 1/10 of an inch. And again, that's early in the day. Remember, we're in a drought we desperately need it. So planning ahead for tomorrow night for trick-or-treating, just be ready for the cold. Temperatures will be hovering near 50. Again, the rain chance is pretty minimal, 20%. Those are the wind chills, by the way. Notice how quickly those wind chills go down into the 40s overnight. And just to put this into perspective, there's our Halloween extremes, the warmest, coldest, wettest. First snow of record in Charlotte, earliest in the fall, was actually on Halloween back in 1887. But look at the last 10 years. Pretty comfortable the last couple of years. Really warm in 2019. It's actually when we had that tornado watch and severe weather. That's why all the heavy rain. So tomorrow will be cooler probably than what we've seen in the last several years for sure. The freeze watch, that's for Wednesday morning, but we're going to see several more of these that will be upgraded to freeze warnings Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, Friday morning, and frost possible on Saturday. So there's a good chance the growing season is going to come to an end this week. Tomorrow's rain chance, even though it's not much, that's the best we have likely in the next 10 days. The 7-day rainfall forecast is not real promising. So this week's drought monitor comes out on Thursday. I would not expect a lot of improvement. Here's a look at your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. So we've got these 3 to 4 really cold days here, middle to end of the week. But then by the weekend, we're back up close to the low and mid 70s. And the more seasonable weather is going to be around through next week. And notice, not many rain chances. A little bit tomorrow and then maybe again next Thursday.